John, thank you. Damon Joseph, the man who plotted a mass shooting at 2 Toledo area synagogues, has now been sentenced to 20 years in federal prison. Michael Sandlin was at the sentencing and breaks down the events leading up to that decision and the Jewish community's reaction.
Damon Joseph was arrested by federal agents in 2018 for assisting ISIS and for plotting an attack on a local synagogue. Joseph took a plea deal in May and has been sentenced to 20 years in federal prison and supervised release for life. Before reaching his sentence, the judge allowed Joseph to read a letter he had written during his stay at the Milan Detention Center, in which Joseph insisted that at the time of his attempted crimes, he was naive and ignorant of religion, claiming he had been radicalized through ISIS propaganda online and had learned significant lessons since his arrest. The prosecution was quick to point out that this is still the same man who told authorities he had a 9-point plan to commit mass casualties on the local Jewish community, and made plans with an undercover agent he thought was a fellow ISIS sympathizer. In his closing statements, the judge said this case is one of the most severe to ever enter his courtroom, calling the situation tragic. Local Jewish community leaders from the Jewish Federation and Congregation B'nai Israel, one of the synagogues targeted by Joseph, released statements reacting to his sentence. The Federation stated, "The sentence reflects the community's rejection of his hate and punishes him appropriately. We are grateful to the court, to the FBI, local law enforcement, and to the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Northern District of Ohio for their careful attention and diligence in bringing Mr. Joseph to justice and for protecting our community." And Hazan Ivor Lichterman from Congregation B'nai Israel wrote, "How appropriate that he has been sentenced as we commemorate the world's worst act of terror, 9/11. Similarly, this is around the Jewish holiday of Yom Kippur, the time when Jews seek atonement, not only from God, but equally important, from our fellow man." Reporting in Toledo, Michael Sandlin, WTOL 11.